Hello and welcome to Warlordnipple's YouTube channel. We're playing Hegemony Gold Wars of Ancient Greece. We just finished our winter campaign in southern Greece, and now we are heading into an island campaign. We advanced from here to here in our last video. And now we will be... Oh, and we are also going to be exploring Anatolia. Let's go ahead and get the scout cavalry doing that. And we need more boats up there. We'll bring all these guys up. One phalangite, one agrarian, and 2 catapults. Should be good for basically all these places. We'll actually throw in another. We'll throw in a archer. Let's make an archer from Persia. I'll just come down to Ilios. I'll get one of these guys to pick him up. Alright, get back in that city. It's pretty annoying that the Odrysians, I can't lower the hostility with them. But oh well. What am I gonna do? I don't really need that many guys to defend that region. Alright. So, oh, I'm just gonna send all these guys over here. No, you just go through the water. They were gonna not go through deep water, but I don't care. They can take a little bit of damage and they'll be fine. As you can see, they're taking some slight amount of damage. They'll get through there quite quickly. Sure doesn't help that they're trying to travel in a formation type of situation, but they're almost through, so it's gonna for sure not be a big deal. Alright, they're through. We discovered this big region. The interior regions are all enormous. Just have him run all over the place, discover some regions for us. Oh, and it looks like he has no food here. Let's find the guy. Oh, here's the group with the phalangites. They can immediately get on the beach. It'd be great to get the agrarians next, but the catapults are fine. All the ranged units need to come over here. Yep, get out of the boat, please. Oh, it looks like it's just a few cavalry. They should be fine. Especially cavalry with no food. Let's look at this guy. I've lost guys to this idiot? Oh wow, he just built a ton of boats. No idea why I did that. Let's get these guys over here to take the shrine. Oh, that's probably why it took so long, because they have this heroic shrine. Oh, it's actually a healing shrine. I don't know why that cavalry took so long. Destroyed. Oh, the Midas touch. Take. Asardis was the capital of the ancient kingdom of Lydia, is now the western capital of the Western Persian Empire, as such its treasury will be substantial. Capturing Sardis, which is right here, gives us 500 gold, and capturing all the forts around us give us a lot of gold too. These forts. Alright, so we took this city. Should I start letting these cities be unwalled? I feel like I probably should. I have plenty of gold, I don't really care. Let's get all these ships back in the city and get him connected. It's kind of an awkward situation to have my units connected through. Can we connect through here? Free supply nodes, so let's fix that. can, but it's super, super awkward. Path not found. Alright, so this guy's kind of just going to be off by himself once we take this city. Antikyria has begun to rebel. Alright, let's move the companions back. Antikyria not getting enough food because it's only got one food path, and this city is eating all that food. Let's send some sheep over there. And I have some sheep over here to send over. Gotta make sure to keep sending the sheep to the front. Yep, we can get all these sheep just moving to the front, which will be very useful. Persia, another place discovered in Persia. We got tons of map discovered now. As you can see, just get huge swaths of land. And this is the shrine. I'll go ahead and capture that. And then our Hypus will grow in size. And we'll get 100 extra gold. I don't even think he'll attack the shrine either, because it's just so far out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, let's get everyone loaded back up. And move south to Imbros. And let's get a unit coming up from Imbros. Some of this region is now in the region that you will play in if you play as Sparta or Athens in the game, in their campaigns. Sparta and Athens, it's during the Peloponnesian War that game happens. Took Cerberus and Hypus have grown in size. There we have Hypus at size of 76 now. Huge, huge Hypus. Might as well grab this watchtower too. And then we'll come down here and explore this coast. Since we can already see all the north region. We're going to keep him off. Oh, there's sheep there too. That's fantastic. Oh, I guess we don't need to keep him off because there's just Peltus there. Peltus could do some damage to us if they come out, but I don't think they will. And they're definitely not coming out now. Get on land. Go. Go. Yes, everyone's on land. Phalangites last, as usual. Phalangites, I think your melee unit will always be the last group on land for some reason. They just almost always seem to want to put them on land last. I don't know why. But we took these sheep over. Fantastic. 600 food for all of us. And now he's trying to send out these Peltus as if they can do something. Let's get all of our boats surrounding the city. And these guys can start attacking. Island conquest is very easy if you take away their food supply like I have. They've got no food because they're not getting food from up here. Before they would get food from up here and it would transport down around to Byzantium and Perinthus and this area, but because I took this northern area so long ago, all these islands have no food. And I hope that's what continues. Hope we just never end up having to deal with food problems down there. Here's the ancient Troy, and here's Troas, the modern city. Antikyria has begun to rebel. Alright, now let's connect this up to... We connect it to Abydos. What the city? This guy can connect to this city then. 4 of 6? Where are his connection points? Oh, he's connected via water to Abydos. That's not useful. There we go. Now let's connect him via land to Abydos. There we go. That's much preferred. And if we connect him to Maronia, yeah, we can just leave that connection like that. There's nothing. It's got 2 of 2 connections. I'll probably connect him to Limnos or something like that. Yes, the city's getting food. Let's get everyone in the city. Phalangite's doing real well. Not losing too many guys at all. And we'll get all these guys in the city and island hop over to Limnos. Yeah, we'll go to Limnos and then come back to Tenedos. Should we just go to Tenedos first? We'll go to Limnos first. You can't really go through this area. This is just a watchtower, and then it's pretty far to these islands. This is why it's so beneficial to make Athens your friend early on, because now you can just put one spearman in all these cities and it's fine. And this will be a city that will supply food for the region. Imbros has begun to rebel. It's nice to finally be pulling food from up here, though, and sending it throughout the Empire. Unfortunately, the Empire doesn't really need it. Peltist mercenaries, of whatever this is, those are unnecessary. We'll send these guys over to the front lines. Path not found. Doesn't really matter how slowly they get there. We'll just send a bunch of them there. Now we don't have any need for them to defend Abdera or any of these cities because we're taking all the islands away from them. That went too far. That was obviously going to be too far. That was dumb of me. There we go. Oh gosh, we got people coming out. Some Peltas. Let's see if we can... Oh, of course the Phalangite's the last guy to land, as per usual. Let's see if we can get the Phalangites in range. Looks like the Peltas just started running away because we actually got units onto the beach. Latia is beginning to rebel. Oh, losing food. Have too many guys on the front is the problem. But we are capturing sheep and sending them over there. Once winter comes around, we should be able to manage this region. And let's go back and get this city under control. Does this place have... No, it doesn't really have too many people. We'll grab the farms for now. Get our boats over to right in front of the city. Looks like... What shrine do they have? Forge of Hephaestus. The healing shrine marks the site where Hephaestus built the forge after Zeus threw him out of Olympus. Huh. Interesting place. Didn't know that's where that was, that he fell onto Limnos. Alright, so we have some sheep. Actually, I'm going to take these sheep. He doesn't ever takes them. I want to start taking sheep and just hoard them in this region. Let's go grab the other farms while we're waiting. I think we'll be... He's having so much trouble with these cities now. It's really hard to take them over if you haven't taken all this region over. If you like start from here and start taking them over, it's pretty rough, but looking really easy right now. It's just kind of tedious to take them all over. Alright, now let's send these guys down here to check out the coast. Just have them run all along this coast region. Move these sheep out of the way so new sheep can spawn. And then have him come back. Just gonna make a big loop if he survives. Probably won't survive. Let's get a Peltist up here. Oops. Yeah, we'll get a Peltist up, and no, we won't do that. We have triremes other places. We'll just get a spearman up here. We're gonna send them down here to take this fort. We're not gonna waste our fighting units on that. Alright. And there's control of the island. Let's garrison this up. Get everyone back in the city. Perfect. Mine's good. Lots of food here. And let's connect to... Connect to Abdos, or connect to this. Where are we going to connect to? We can connect to Cardia. That makes sense. We have 2 connection points there. Trying to think if this is the best route to take with connections, but it's probably fine. Doesn't really matter. These cities will have tons of food regardless. Cardia has lots of food, doesn't he? Yeah, Cardia has plenty of food. Cardia can be the city that brings food into all these islands. That's weird. A sheep just sitting there. Should delete that unit. Peltus grabbed another sheep. Let's get him down. Let's send him to grab this next sheep. Pisidia. Oh, we're gonna lose that guy. Yep, he's gone. We discovered this region, though. We discovered a lot of Persia. We can discover most of this with just boats. Let's get some food on these boats. There's plenty of food in the city. We're doing this so that places that will have less food will be easier to manage. The city can get tons, getting 400 food a week. Jeez. Alright, let's send everyone back to over here to Tenedos. This guy landed, and we can take over this. Have this little watchtower. See, Persia just not really sending ships ever. They have ships around here. They're just never really bothered to send them out to fight us. So I've never completed that Persian ship objective. Weird that these slaves have food. I've got to assume that Persia or that Athens got them from the very start of the game. I think I'll leave those. No, I'm not even going to bother remembering to delete those, but it would have been good to keep them alive and keep them in those boats so that they could fight any of the Athenian ships. Because remember, if you have units in your ships, then they end up doing, the ships do more damage in melee, but it doesn't really matter. There's not going to be any Athenians coming up here. There's this hoplite, you're deleted. There's not going to be any Athenians coming this way. Maybe from this city. He's got a ton. Now he's going to start attacking this way, now that he can't attack me over here anymore. Let's find out where this phalangite is. That's the agrarians, that's the... is it back here? Yes, of course, it's the very last one, just as I said before. Phalangite is always the last guy in the group. The autumn harvest has begun. Once the autumn harvest starts, I'm going to end the video. Actually, I'm going to take a break right after I take Tenedos. I need to keep these videos short. I keep having to compress them too much and the quality just gets terrible. So I want to keep them short. Make them a little bit more episodic. I realize I can start doing that by ending the videos when seasons happen. And let's grab this. So once 2 seasons happen, I'm going to end the videos. We started in mid-spring, I believe, so mid-autumn would be a good time to end it. So right about when I take this city. Got Got their watchtower. This is a big island that has 2 cities on it. It's pretty fun to take. Some of these smaller areas are just not that fun to take over. I'll disembark this unit and send this guy to explore. You can just explore all these little islands. Did you just go around here, come up to these islands, come over here and through here, just explore everywhere. Yeah. He probably won't make it that far, but it'd be interesting if he does. God, should I go like that? It seems like it would make more sense to go to this city first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Let's get everyone in the city and we'll end the video here. Catch the next part where we'll advance farther south. Taking this island is fun. Taking this island's fun too. We're going to be advancing along through these islands. Yeah, I think I'm going to take all these islands. I'm going to go down to Cyprus, take it over. Well, it's going to be mid-autumn soon, or it's going to be winter soon. So I'm probably only going to make it to maybe this island, and then I'm going to have to come over here and fight in this region. And probably take out Thebes. Thebes will almost certainly be all I get to before winter ends, and I'll continue the Athenian island assault. Let's get all these boats into this city. Delete this Greek allied cavalry. He's not even attempting to take this back. He's had so long and he hasn't even bothered to bring any units up here to try and take the city. It's kind of sad. He's just given up on it entirely. Alright, they're loaded up. Thanks for watching, guys. By the next video, we'll be advancing down here. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. Thanks, have a great day.